Hey Big Besties, it is Friday, and this is the first chance I've gotten to read Alchemised, so I'm gonna try to read probably for the rest of the night. We'll see how that goes. I've got about 30 minutes before I need to go get dinner out of the oven. Let's see how we do. So I started reading actually earlier this week, and I was in chapter 4 and I realized like nothing made sense. And I'm like, am I already to the point where I'm not gonna be able to understand this book? And I'm really sad. So I like started to go back to find a point where things were making sense, and I realized that somehow I skipped all of chapter 3. So I am starting on chapter 3. I'm coming. Give me just a second, sweetheart. So I had my dinner now. Got some chicken Alfredo, and I'm gonna get back to reading. So I'm to chapter 4 now. I've been reading for about an hour, and I'm so glad that I figured out that I missed chapter 3 because there was a lot of information in there, and I'm excited to keep going on to chapter 4. So I've been able to get a lot of reading done today, while also being productive around the house. I'm gonna read for a little bit longer before I start getting ready for bed. So I am ready for chapter 6. So I just finished chapter 6. I have some theories. Warning, spoiler alert, if you don't want to hear them, go ahead and skip ahead to the next clip when I start chapter 7. So chapter 4 and 5, I noticed that she's like blacking out and having like hallucinations, maybe. I'm actually wondering if it's like maybe her memories trying to like get through. So I'm kind of curious to see what that is, if that's true. And then in chapter 6, she noticed like the scar. From just my experience, that scar usually means like open heart surgery. And if I remember correctly, like the first 2 chapters, when they were like swapping souls or whatever it was from like one body to another, they removed the heart. So is it possible that she doesn't have one? Well, not that saying that she could survive without one, but I'm wondering if something is up with her heart and that's what messed with her brain. And maybe once Farron and the doctor, I can't remember her name, starts with an S. When I don't know how to pronounce their names, I just say the first letter of the names or create a whole new name. Maybe when they realize this might be significant to what's happened to her brain, I don't know. But I'm still really enjoying it. I'm actually following along really well. At least I think I am. And I think I'm gonna go ahead and try to read chapter 7 because it's only 5 pages. So we'll give that a go. Oh man, that chapter almost got me. I actually thought something like really, really horrible was about to happen, like on page. I'm really glad it didn't. But I'm really liking Helena, and Farron's character like is kind of starting to fascinate me, and then their like interactions. So like I'm really enjoying this. So today I was actually able to read quite a bit. I just finished chapter 7, which means I read 4 chapters today. That is about 80 pages. I read on and off for about 4 hours today, so I'm not doing too bad. About an hour a chapter, and I'll probably read a little bit more tomorrow before I go to work. Good night for now. So I stayed up a little bit last night and read chapters 8 and 9. So now I'm ready for 10.
Happy.
That'll probably be it for today. I'm gonna try to read before work tomorrow. Hey, book besties. So I wasn't able to read before work today, but I just got done editing and I'm getting ready to post this for you guys. And I have to say I'm so proud of myself. So I read chapters 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and I think 11. So I did really good. I'm into my short week, so I only work today, Thursday, Friday. So hopefully I can read even more this coming week for next week's vlog for you guys. Maybe get myself back on track for my March 20th deadline. We'll see. I'd love to hear your thoughts if you're reading this with me, if you've already read it, anything you want to see in next week's vlog. Happy reading, friends. I'll see you next week.